I want to welcome you to this very sunny day here at Camley Street, the 16th of June. My name's Pat Brown and my colleague Simon Munro, and we lead the Landscape Interface Studio at Kingston University, and I'm very happy if you take one of these cards. And the Landscape Interface Studio works a lot between the university. We are landscape architects working with staff and student groups in the university, but working with clients outside of the university. And normally we go to sites and then we invite our clients to come to see the proposals back at the university. We've been very lucky and fortunate right now to have been awarded some funding by a group called West Focus for a knowledge exchange, which is, I'm going to explain what that is very quickly, but what it allows us to do is a project called Landscape is Fast Forward, which you're part of today, which is about coming out and working on site with stakeholders across all sorts of different interests and disciplines in really interesting and provocative moments. For instance, here today on Camley Street, adjacent to the new King's Cross development. And we're very grateful and pleased to be here as guests of the London Wildlife Trust, Phil and Ian and your team of volunteers. And we have a number of students here, and maybe they we've got Francesca, Kira, Dion, Zuli, Hannah, Claire, Sean, and we've got other, and Will, and colleagues, Matt and Leo. And we're here today really to facilitate gathering some ideas about the future for Camley Street. I just say the West Focus group includes a whole bunch of universities in London and South West London, from Westminster, Roehampton, Brunel, Royal Holloway, St George's, Thames Valley and Kingston University, which actually manages the West Focus. And our funding is about knowledge exchange and applied research. And I don't want to talk a great deal. We've got some of our projects here, some of the authors of the projects are here, and we're going to lead some workshops. So what our ambition for today is to capture creative potential, ideas, challenges, opportunities of this really unique reserve. I'm going to use the word that Phil suggested I used earlier, whether it's a reserve, a natural park, a national park. Whatever it is here at Camley Street, maybe we can help in a very small way to capture the ideas of a collection of people from very different backgrounds today, and then we will package them and bring them back to you for comment and for some ongoing relationship. We're really interested in collaboration, in new opportunities and in new thinking, which will impact positively on the effective operation of the reserve, and also its engagement with the local community. So we have 3 workshops which are going to run following on from this, but in fact there are other people who need to speak with you. We're going to be looking at the physical potentials and futures of Camley Street. We're going to be looking at access and broadening education and a widening audience for the London Wildlife Trust and Camley Street, and we're going to be looking at biodiversity and habitat as a resource. And you will be asked to take part in maybe all of these workshops, but there will be 3 foci for the day, and they will take place outside, you'll be pleased to know. But I'm going to hand over to Phil, who's going to set the scene from the perspective of the London Wildlife Trust. So thank you very much, and Phil.